Hey guys, welcome back to Northeast Tennessee Outdoors. Well, I haven't been hunting yet, and I know that's subpar. There's no excuses, just been too busy. But I am trying to prepare. I've come down here to my place in Hawkins County and done some bush hogging here in the field. I don't know if you can see this, but try to give y'all a little perspective what I got to work with here. See if I can back it out. Apple Festival this coming weekend. Make sure you stop by and see us. Hats, decals, hoodies, t-shirts. Just stop by and say hey. We'd love to see you. Love to hang out with you. Chit chat about deer season. I want to know how everybody's season is going. Hope y'all have had success so far. Stayed safe. Are y'all seeing anything as far as rubs and scrapes yet here in Tennessee? It'll be like one of the first few times I've been out in the woods. Make sure I don't step on a snake, or even worse, yellow jackets. Oh, and probably can't see that, but that is a persimmon tree. Tip: if you find a persimmon tree, it's got persimmons on it, hang you a stand near it. I know a couple of y'all asked some questions about the food plots. As you can see, this one is shaded quite a bit, and it's 4 o'clock. And you can see this is a good stand of, I think I did Antler King here, and then the Whitetail Institute's clover is out here. One thing I can say about clover is a lot of times it does better on the second year, but you can see it's shaded quite a bit. I'll show you the other one out here. If I come in here with the tractor, disted this up, step back again so you can get a better view of it. It's not a big plot by no means. That's as far as it goes. And the tree stand, the ladder stand is right up there. This is more of a morning plot, but I know a couple of y'all asked. I did not fertilize this. I just come in here and disted it up, and then right before it rained, I come here and sowed it. I disted it once, let it sit, and then right before I sowed it, I came in and hit it with the disc again. And a lot of times if you disc it and then, I don't have a tiller, so I'll disc it once, let it sort of harden with sun and rain, and then I'll come back and disc it again, and it typically tends to break up a little better if I give it some time to sort of get wet and then dry out. And then I waited for a front to come through, and right before the front came in, I came in and sowed this, and it got plenty of rain on it. But you can see there's some spots that are getting some sun, and I'm sure all that changes throughout the day. But you can see here, there's some opening through the canopy, but yeah. So I know a couple of y'all asked. There's no fertilizer on this. I just came in, sowed it right before it rained. I'll show you the next plot in just a second. Alright guys, so here's the second plot, persimmon tree, which I had pointed out. It did not do as hot. I'm pretty sure that is Whitetail Institute's winter bulbs or something like that. but you know, you can see it's there. Just not, you know, it just didn't turn out as well as the other. And I don't know if it's because of the full sun. You know, typically they will, under that limb right there, they will put a scrape on the ground. I've got another camera right there that I'm going to check in just a second. But it's here, and I just don't know. This one I had done in corn, and funny that I mentioned that, I did it in corn and green beans. And I had bush hogged all that down and disted it over it and then replanted it. This one didn't do as hot. Not sure why. Check this ladder stand out, make sure it's still good. I'm sort of looking for some rubs, early season rubs. Again, let me know if you guys have been seeing any. I haven't seen any yet since I've sort of browsed around in here. Another tip too is all these stands are outskirts. These are not deep in my place at all. There's a good percentage of my property that I don't ever go. So, you know, if you've got a small piece of property like I do, 16 acres, 20 acres, you know, even 50 acres, 100 acres, I know, you know, what's big is a matter of opinion. I'm just happy to have some place that is mine. They quit making land a long time ago, so anytime you get a chance to purchase some, if you're able to, I would highly recommend it. But you know, set aside a certain percentage of your property and don't ever walk in there until after deer season. I feel like that, you know, if they have a sanctuary that deer can go to, if you've got a thick piece of property. If you don't have a thick piece of property, go in and drop some trees, hinge cut some trees, make a thick piece of property, or make a thick area on your property, and then don't ever go in there. I mean, if you want to run, you know, like a spy point or some type of other satellite camera, that's fine, just as long as throughout the year you don't ever go in there. I think that you'll see an improvement of your deer numbers on your property. I'm no biologist, it's just my opinion, but if you all, you know, have a piece of property, set aside a certain percentage of it, hinge cut some trees, make it thick, and then don't ever step in there until after season. So I was climbing up this ladder stand, and another tip, duct tape. This is a, well, I'm not sure what type of brand this is, but this one has, if you can see it right there, those little clips that keep the legs together. A lot of times when you climb the stands, when you step on a certain section of the ladder, they will clank. Put some duct tape around it. It'll keep it quiet. Tip number 2. Okay guys, so tip number 3. This is a Tasco game camera. Bought it at Walmart. $25. How can you beat that for a game camera? It takes decent pictures. Not the clearest, but you know, it'll get you by. But your tip. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this one has a off, aim, and on. When you put it on the tree with fresh batteries and a brand new card, probably should make sure that it's not on aim instead of on. Because now for over a month, this camera has been aiming and running batteries down and not taking pictures. double check your cameras before you walk off, or you just wasted all those batteries and no pictures. So I have no idea what come through here in front of this camera. There could have been a 180-inch deer taking a big old poop right in front of this camera, and I wouldn't have known. Dang it. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to put out my ground blind. This is a Maristep ground blind. I love this guy, especially for taking young kids deer hunting. I have a 9-year-old and a 5-year-old that does not like to sit still. They will sit until prime time for everything to show up, and then they're pretty much done. But with this guy, I can take them. I try to take them as much as I can. It's set up overlooking the clover field. I normally take them during gun season, and maybe this year one of them will get the smoked one. I personally don't even care what it is. Could be a doe, could be a spike. It's just getting the kids out, letting them experience it. That's what it's all about. But check one of these guys out, a Maristep. I got it from Academy. I think I spent, it's been several years ago, but $130 on it maybe. But I've utilized it every year that I've had it, either for turkey hunting in the rain, turkey hunting with kids, deer hunting in the cold. I'll usually put a heater in there when it gets stupid cold late season. I'll get in there with a rifle, heater, take naps. And then I'll utilize it also with the kids. But if you're like me and like to, we'll say hunt the late season in a blind with a heater, and that's your nap time, these work. Get you a comfortable chair. I got that guy out now. Well, just got through checking the cards on the cameras, and I can hold this steady here. Whoa. No bucks, which would probably be a good indication of why there's no rubs or scrapes or anything else up there, which I normally don't start picking that stuff up until later on in the year, end of October, 1st of November. So it's a little early. Got quite a few pictures of does. I'll post those at the end of the video. Turkey. Not what I wanted to see on the cameras, but it is what it is. I hope y'all got something out of this nothing video. For one, I hope y'all can see that, we're working with, we don't, here at Northeast Tennessee Outdoors, we don't have any huge farms or anything like that. It's public land, very little private land. We do go out of state and hunt in Ohio, but that's also on public land. But that this place here, I enjoy coming down here and bush hogging and food plotting. That's trying to figure out the pattern of the deer and hanging tree stands. I enjoy that part of it. So even if I don't kill a pope and young deer, or I don't see those huge deer that most people want to kill, I enjoy the process of coming down here and food plotting and hanging stands, hunting, seeing the animals, seeing the turkeys, I don't necessarily like seeing the coyotes, but or the coons, but part of being out here is just just enjoy the process. It's not necessarily all about killing the biggest deer. I enjoy the entire process, and that's what brings me back to doing this. But we don't have no huge farms that we hunt. You know, I don't know that I've ever seen, you know, but maybe two, since I've owned this piece of property, I don't know that I've ever even seen 2 deer that would even come close to the 130s, 140s. And that's the entire time I've owned it. I've only seen 2. And I never saw them on the hoof, just on camera. So, again, you know, it's not about, you know, necessarily killing the biggest deer, it's just the process. But I hope y'all got something out of this. A couple tips in there that y'all probably already know, but if not, there you go. And just wanted to also say thank you for following us, liking our stuff, you know, being supportive of us, and come see us at the Apple Festival. I look forward to meeting you guys. Thank you.